Hey everyone, Kelly here in her kitchen again. As you might be like me, when I'm doing a clean eating challenge, I'm oftentimes giving up some things that are some bad habits that I've had. And one thing that helps me get through that is, first off, making sure I get plenty of fluids. I drink lots of water, increase my intake of water. I get moving, but then also I make sure that I don't have those times where I get really hungry. So snacking is definitely advised, as long as you're making good choices on your snacks. So the recipe that I'm going to share with you now is a snack that you might choose to use and use it as a dipper for broccoli or cauliflower, snow peas, sliced mushrooms, carrots, celery. All of those would be perfect to go along with this dip. And the dip that we're getting ready to make is the spinach and herb artichoke dip. So the ingredients that I'm using here is I did a quartered artichoke hearts. I did a zucchini cubed. That ended up being about 2 cups of zucchini. I used vegan mayonnaise. You might be doing the mayonnaise recipe that Beth has created for you for homemade mayonnaise, but I used vegan mayo, and because that's just something that I like to have in my kitchen. It's paleo friendly and just a good thing to have on hand. The next thing that it called for was the juice and the zest of 1 lemon. Don't forget that you can roll that back and forth on your counter to get as much juice as possible out of your lemon. When you're cutting into that, you want to do that beforehand so that you get lots of the juice. And then our 2 Tastefully simple seasonings that we're going to be using, we're going to do 2 teaspoons of each of these, is your garlic, and your spinach and herb. So these are the ingredients for our spinach and herb artichoke dip. And we're going to be putting this into our blender or a food processor. I have just a regular blender, but so here we go. All right, so we'll be putting starting with our artichoke hearts. Now these artichoke, you should have, they're hopefully quartered and you drain them ahead of time. Okay, so that's our first ingredient in. Our second ingredient is going to be our cubed zucchini. Our next ingredient will be our 1/4 cup of mayo. I like to use one of these. I don't know if you have one of these or not, but I just love when I have something like mayonnaise that it's easy to get off of or out of the container. So, all right, then the next thing is we're going to move into our lemon juice. And we'll be moving on into our teaspoons of our seasonings. So we've got our garlic, like I said, 2 teaspoons of garlic. And with garlic, like I said, I don't always use the full amount. It's got definitely a great pop of flavor. I am more of a spinach and herb girl, so I will be using the full amount of that and a little bit less of the garlic. So don't forget, shake it up. And here we go. This is going to be loud, but don't forget to, when you're blending this, you're probably going to have to stop a little bit and get the sides. Make sure you get that all mixed in so that it's a full blend. So we're ready to get that going. Make sure your lid is on tight. Get my blender ready to roll. Oh look, I got a couple extra pieces of zucchini. Let's get those in there. Alrighty, so get all ready. And are you ready? Now we're going to hit puree on this. And again, you might need to scrape the sides as you go. So here we go. And I'm going to have to get mine going a little bit better than that because it doesn't seem like it is stirring very well. Got my... All right, and here we go. Now, one of the things that you want to do with this is you will want to, if you're making this ahead, You can portion this out into freezer safe containers and throw it in the freezer and then just pull one out at a time. It makes 8 quarter cup servings. So I hope you enjoy this and stay tuned for more recipes. Bon appetit!